It is time now for the Peter Channel Sign Off News and it's late Monday, February 8th, 2016. And just before the Peter Channel signs off tonight, a summary of the late night news that they're on this late Monday, February 8th, 2069. Peter Wiggins here. News tonight. They're on top 3 at 11:01 p.m. on this late Monday night. Here is in Manchester, New Hampshire, where presidential hopefuls traveled across snowy New Hampshire on Monday, making a final appeal to inside voters and 7 away and summed up on their attacks and rivals 1 day before the election. Michael Boomer said he considered running for president of the United States, a move that would dramatically shake up an already chaotic 2016 race. Violence erupted in Hong Kong Monday night after a municipal crackdown on outdoor food vendors rapidly escalated when enraged protesters clashed with the police overnight. The Justice Department alleged armed staff helped keep Kayla Miller hostage in Syria before she died under mysterious circumstances. China and Taiwan, long before a 17-story condominium complex was built across the street from his family home in the early 90s, young women used to play on that sweet little boy. Neighbors at that complex that collapsed in Taiwan quake. In Turkey, the latest influx of migrants in Europe has Greece's defense minister says he wants an agreement with a neighbor in Turkey that will allow the European Union's Frontex border agency to stop and turn. There were prisoners in a war on the different sides of the conflict that's raged for nearly 5 years, but all of them force a horrifying reality, according to a news report on Syria released by the United Nations. New Delhi, 3 people were mauled when a leopard had entered the school grounds in an Indian city, Bangalore, leading an official on an all-day mission to subdue the animal. A Russian resident repairs a window broken by a shockwave from a meteor explosion in Chelyabinsk in February 2013, and a meteorite that suspected caused an explosion that killed a 40-year-old man in India on Saturday. Mogadishu, Somalia. CCTV video appears to show Mogadishu report workers handling the bomb that is suspected suicide bomber who tried to bring down a small fight last week. So, a North Korean patrol boat crossed the disputed maritime demarcation line, causing South Korean military to fire warning shots at the vessel. Damascus, Syria. UN rights officials said they found proof of gruesome crimes against humanity committed by Syrian forces against detainees since the civil war began. Mexico City, former Mexican President Felipe Calderón among Donald Trump's detractors after saying this week that the idea to build a wall at the border is stupid. Portland, Oregon. The last of 4 occupied Oregon wildlife refugee have posted a series of defiant videos which it calls them FBI agents. That shows the defensive perimeter they have built and taken a joyride in a government vehicle. Washington President Obama is asking Congress for more than $1.8 billion in emergency funding to treat and fight the Zika virus and the mosquitoes that spread them here and abroad, but says there should be panic in this. Doesn't take an hospital at Interstate 95. Madison, Connecticut bus rolled over crash. Asbrook, New York City police officer recounted in the night for the bullet fire from his gun had ricocheted down a stairwell in the Brooklyn Housing Project. It seemed as he was living in the moment. He realized the man had been hit, his heart pierced by the bullet. Washington, D.C., the Department of Education new unit, the latest action in the Obama administration has taken to address student aid fraud and deceptive recruitment tactics. New York, former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg is to be in close to a presidential run. On Monday, he's confirmed a presidential bid for the first time. Port Canaveral, Florida, one of the world's newest and largest cruise ships that suffered significant damage after weathering a major winter storm off the coast of North Carolina. New York, U.S. stocks stumbled on Monday with a Standard & Poor's 500 index falling into the 22-month floors. A second straight sale pushed bank shares to lowest since 2013 and left the Nasdaq Composite Index approaching the bear market. After more than 6 years of negotiation, the global aviation industry agreed on Monday the first binding limit on carbon dioxide emissions, tackling the fastest growing source of greenhouse gas pollution. Sydney, Asian share markets were scorched on Tuesday as stability concerns put a torch on European bank stocks and sent investors championing only to be the safe haven assets. 20th Century Fox released a blockbuster Martian in the fiscal second quarter, but it wasn't enough to lift the financial results of the film on unit in the quarter ended on December 31st. When the next referendum is coupled, Austria's federal science agency last week chopped off a climate where it's determined a decision and the sun scientists left employees dispirited. Artists' impression of 2 new plankton-eating fossil species at a genus called Grand Conferences which live in the ocean in the Cretaceous period. So it looks like we'll be taking a lot of gravitational waves in the coming days by what can be gravitational called gravity waves. New York, the United States Olympic Committee told U.S. sports federations that athletes and staff concerned in the health over the Zika virus should consider not going to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games in August. The risk of suffering a concussion have been under the spotlight in recent years, especially as a degenerative neurological illness known as a chronic traumatic encephalopathy has been found in multiple football players in the depths. Jet lag might have been the worst part of long distance travel, especially with you, leaving them feeling tired, cranky, off kilter for the days. U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention Emergency Operations Center has been moved to Level 1 agency status Level 2 to the risk of Zika virus transmission in the U.S. In Upton, Massachusetts, at around 8 o'clock, ACW at 51 East Street, the cruise of the chimney fire extended into the RESD structure ACW. Peter Cello News Time is now 11:06 p.m. here on this late Monday night, and it is time now for a travel report. Okay, take a look at the travel report here, and highways are slow going in eastern Massachusetts here at 95. From Protected Providence, it's slow go. 295 for both us in Alberta. Johnson is slow go here. 195 is looking good from Seacon to Rehoboth here. But mass back on both ends between Stockbridge and Springfield is slow. Highways went at Hartford area and ran Route 15 is slow from Middletown to New Haven here. 395 for both ends slow from North all the way to Worcester here. Around 290. 190 is slow from Worcester all the way up to Leominster. 290 both ends is slow from Shrewsbury out to Worcester. 128 on the northbound side. We got an accident here before Route 1 in Peabody to expected, but Southeast Expressway on both ends. It's looking good from Quincy all the way to Boston. Mass back both ends. It's good from the Pruitt all the way to Logan Airport. 93 in both ends. It's looking good from Somerville all the way at the Boston here. 495. It's looking good around Route 2. Mass back looking good from Springfield to Sturbridge here. 95 southbound. It's slow from Groton, New London. From Mystic, but it's looking good from New London all the way down to New York City here. And highways in New York City are a rarity, smooth sailing here. I-88 on both ends is slow from Cooperstown to Schenectady. I-87 on the both ends is slow from Surrey Springs to Queensbury. And 787 is slow from Albany to Troy. And 98 on both ends is slow from Stockbridge right here to New York State. Just around North Chatham, New York State. And Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine now was a slow go. As anyone that's slow from Greenfield to I-89 up in Vermont, highways in New Hampshire, Maine are slow go. Okay, looking at MBTA alerts here at 11:09. The ferries, they are looking good here. On the subway, Green Line, Deep Branch, amount of delays due to Sable Train and Haymarket. Green Line, the perhaps remain experience amount of delays that February 8th between Chestnut Hill and Reservoir due to signal problems caused by Friday's storm. And on the ferries, on the Cabiri Rail, looking good. Peter Cello News Time is now 11:09 p.m. on this late Monday night here. And time now for a weather report here, and it is a snowing down on the Yarmouth and East Dam. Light snow stretching up in the northern Bristol and Plymouth counties around Greater Boston and stretching into Worcester. Down to the northeast, we're down around Woonsocket and down for Providence, and zooming you out. And it shows snow extending from New Hampshire and up into Maine down for New Brunswick and down for Nova Scotia, and a little line of snow shots in central and southern portions of Vermont, down for western Massachusetts and Connecticut, and coming to much of New York State around eastern Pennsylvania, and down for southern portions of New Jersey. Here. Okay. Alright. We're under the winter weather advisory until midnight. Eastern Standard Time tonight. National Weather Service and Tons Initiative Winter Weather Advisory for snow, which is in effect until midnight. Eastern Standard Time tonight. The locations central East Massachusetts as well as without hazard type snow. Accumulation additional amounts of 1 to 2 inches between 7 p.m. and midnight with storm total snow accumulations 6 to 10 inches here as steady snow will continue for 9 p.m. and then diminishes with minor accumulation thereafter. Travel will be slow in the unplanned and intrusive surface at winds north of 10 to 15 miles gusts up to 25 miles an hour. A winter weather advisory is issued when snow and ice is forecast to develop in affected areas, but accumulation are expected to be light. Any snow and ice will be result in slippery conditions on untreated roadways and sidewalks. When temperatures below freezing, motorists need to be especially careful on bridges and overpass where slippery spots can easily develop. Alright, day 1 tonight, winter weather advisory. Day 2 for 7, Tuesday for Sunday, no hazard weather expected time here. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Overnight tonight, snow showers mainly before 1 a.m. Low at 19 degrees, not for about 7 miles an hour, chance is 8%. Total nighttime snow accumulation 1 to 3 inches possible here. For Tuesday, chance snow showers mainly between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Cloud skies, how about 31 degrees, not for about 3 to 7 miles an hour, chance is 30%. New snow accumulation less than half an inch possible. Tuesday night, chance of snow showers, cloud skies, about 18 degrees and not for about 5 miles coming in the evening, chance is 30%. New snow accumulation less than half an inch possible. For Wednesday, chance of showers, high about 36 degrees, cloud skies, common in the west wind, 5 miles in the afternoon, chance of 30%. New snow accumulation less than half an inch possible. For Wednesday, chance of snow showers, rain before 10 p.m. Most clouds skies about 90 degrees and light west wind, chance of is 30%. Thursday, chance of snow showers, rain between noon and 4 p.m. Most clouds skies about 31 degrees and chance of 30%. Thursday, park clouds skies about 6 degrees. Friday, sun skies about 24 degrees. Friday night, 8. Chance of snow showers before midnight, then a chance of snow showers after 3 a.m. Most clouds skies about 11 degrees and chance of 30%. For Saturday, a chance of snow shower before 10 a.m. Then parts of the park sky about 21, low to below with a chance of 30%. For Sunday, most of the park sky about 15 to about 2 degrees and about Washington's Day. Washington's birthday on Monday, most of the sky about 26 degrees. Currently in Norton here, it is light snow 22, humidity at 78%. And that is going to be it for Peter Channel 11 o'clock news and it's late Monday night, February 2016. Good night and see you tomorrow morning with more report. Good night. Right now, time now. 13 minutes after 11 o'clock on this late Monday night. Pure Channel will be signing off tonight. For now, this is P.O.S. Hope you have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night and a good morning here. And we're going to turn off the lights and say good night. Good night and good morning. See you tomorrow morning.